Okay, so now we're on 2.1.3, and then we're on problem 2 TAC 30. So this one looks pretty easy. Well, they want us to do graphing, so we're just going to do everything but the graphing. Yeah, okay. So we just have a very simple system of equations. So I guess we can just go ahead and solve them. Yeah, actually, they made these real easy because they actually show y equals this, y equals this. So they actually we could just set these two equations to be equal to each other. All right, so let's just do that. So insert equation. So we know that y equals negative x plus 1, and we know that y equals 2x plus 7. So we know that this should be equal to this. So let's just go ahead and set that. Just like we did for the proof of the exterior angle theorem a moment ago, we're just going to set those to be equal. So negative x plus 1 equals 2x plus 7. Okay. And so then we can just walk through our typical steps. So do we see anything to simplify? Nope. Do we see anything to combine? Nope. So now let's go ahead and target. Let's target this one because it's positive and a bigger number. And I can see already that if I add x to this side to move it, I'm going to get 3x over here. So that's a nice thing. If I chose this one to target and I subtracted 2x over here, now I'm going to get that's kind of ugly. So let's go with positive 3x. All right, so I'm going to target this one. So I want to go ahead and move everything away from this x. So let's go ahead and subtract 7 over here. Subtract 7 over here. And that gives me minus 6. Minus 6. And then that gives me 2x. Okay? And so now I'm going to take this one and divide it by 2 because I want to get, oh actually no, I'm sorry, I want to move the other x over. So let's add x to this side and add x to this side, and that gives me 3x over here, gets rid of that x over there. Alright, and now I want to take this and divide it by 3, and I want to take this and divide it by 3. Okay, and that leaves me with negative 2 equals x, right? Because negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So there we go. So we have x equals negative 2. Okay, well that's part of it. So now let's take that x equals negative 2, and let's go ahead and put it back into one of these equations up here. So let's do the first one. So we've got y equals negative times negative 2 plus 1. So negative times negative 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So y equals 3. Y equals 3. But let's just double check that. We can use this equation to double check it. So let's go ahead and see whether 3 equals 2 times negative 2 plus 7. Okay, so 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 7 is 3. Check. All right, so the solution, so it says, write the solution, the point of intersection, in xy form. So if we graphed out this line and this line, that line and that line, they would actually intersect at xy, which we just solved for. They would intersect at, so let's just write the, so they would intersect at xy, where x is negative 2 and y is 3. That would be where the lines intersect. All right, done with 2 TAC 30. If you'd like, you can play around with this thing. I don't really know how to use their tool yet, but it does look kind of interesting. Like when we played around with it with the triangle garden thing, that was pretty cool. All right, so next problem.